All right, folks, welcome to an amulet stream. These are rare these days, so I'm excited to play this one. We're gonna be playing a league over here with my stock amulet deck list, and towards the end, I'm gonna be hinting a little bit of what I've been trying, or what I'm gonna be trying, I guess, with the new cards, particularly with Mycosynth card, which is like the new card that I'm actually interested in trying out. I'm gonna be trying the other ones for content purposes, but probably not from a competitive standpoint. This is, yeah, I think this list is very good. I think it's very clean. It's very straightforward. I think it does what I want it to do, and I am good at playing with it. So if you are interested in checking out this coming video, you can hit that like and subscribe button while you're at it. And if you would like to support my channel, you can do so in a variety of different ways. Whenever you use Digital Player or Mana Traders contents, you can, using the description of the video down below, in the description of the video down below, you will find the links that when you use them, you're going to be supporting the stream for free. You can also find a Mana Traders code for 10% off your first 2 months. And of course, you can also support my content through donations, where I can play any deck list of your choosing with any donation of $30 or more. And also Patreon and also coaching. All of those are available to you. Thank you so much for watching, and let's play some Modern. Okay, what a puzzling hand. This is what I would call a puzzling hand. We're on the draw. We have turn 1 Gracer into Saga, into play another Saga on turn 2. What that means is that if we find Growth Chamber, we're going to have our blue mana covered, and we're also going to have access to Amulet as well. So I think I'm going to keep. The timing is going to be a little bit awkward, but obviously we get 1 extra draw every single turn, and my opponent is going to be very kind and going to fix my mana for me, which is nice. Also, I'm just going to draw another Amulet, and now my hand is just amazing, right? Cavern Giant, Arboreal Gracer, play Ursa Saga, Seiko. What deck have you recently been enjoying? I don't know. What do you got for me? What have you been enjoying? Gruul Storm. Well, that surely is a deck. So the thing I like about this hand is that any bounce land just wins because we already have the T-West. We are playing indeed against Yawg. And I think this coming turn, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play this Dryad, and I'm just going to play my other land. Even if I can't deploy the Amulet, it means that we're going to start next turn with the most amount of mana possible. Okay. So, I mean, my opponent has outs to straight up killing me next turn. So that's very scary, but I'm just going to do what I'm going to do, which is this. And now, if we find a bounce land, we're going to very easily be able to win the game on the spot. If we don't find a bounce land, we're going to need to tutor for probably Expedition Map, I would say. Which is going to make things a little bit trickier. Why is this called Shock? It's Stock Amulet, not Shock. But yeah, if my opponent has Yawg here, we're just kind of dead, right? Classic Dryad Arbor. Opponent's got 1 card in hand. What is that 1 card? You're good. Don't worry about it. I mean, there really isn't anything else going on here, right? Like they have the Yawg or they don't. If they have Grizz, they would have already played it. So if they're slow rolling, that's kind of mean. Boseiju, my Dryad. Okay. So that means that my opponent doesn't have too much going on. Actually, I'm going to chump here. And the reason is because in order for the Yawgmoth combo to actually work, like I'm limiting my opponent's options by doing this. So I think that's worth doing. I don't have blue mana now, so that's a problem. So I guess I just No blue mana is a problem. Let's float a mana. And I think I'm gonna get Amulet. If I get Amulet, we still get to make our land drop. And if I find a growth chamber off the top, we're gonna be good to go. If I don't, we expedition map. Next turn, we're gonna have double Amulet. We're gonna play T-West. This is my +2 mana. This is +2 mana. I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm gonna have exactly. Yeah, so I guess the correct thing is to get Expedition Map here. Play Amulet of Vigor. Play Boseiju. Let's say go. I don't have double blue. If I don't get... I mean, I need to explore, right? So that's 2 mana to explore, 2 mana to crack. Then I guess I could just replay the same thing twice, but we also get to chump block the Geist. Yeah, next turn we just win. It does. But at what cost? Block. So this keeps me at 20, which is above my opponent's life total, which means that Giraffe Messenger doesn't kill me. And what am I looking for here? Simic. Now we untap. Because that allows me to use... Okay, sure. Okay. Sounds good, I guess. Yeah, so now we just double Amulet and we just win. We didn't need that, but it's easier than that happened. So, make a bunch of mana. Might as well explore, because if I find a Dryad, that's going to be easier to just kill with. I guess I don't even need the Dryad. Summoner's Pact. Extra land. Float. Summoner's Pact. 4 Dryad. Play the Dryad. Make 4 mana. This just makes the win a little bit easier to execute. Now I just get Valakut Stronghold. Valakut Stronghold. Kill that. Kill that. And I'm killing this stuff because I can. That's the only reasoning. That's the actual only reason why I'm just killing their stuff instead of going face. Because it's just more fun to win this way. Just by locking my opponent out of outs. Instead of going for lethal, you know? Kill that one. Kill that one. Kill that one too. It's more fun this way. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. This is the better way to go about it. Okay, this matchup is actually not great for us. It's actually a problematic. It's actually a problematic matchup for Amulet in general. I keep going back and forth on how to sideboard here, because Necromantia is such a big deal. Necromantia is like such a great card against us. So I have been actually playing some amount of trackers to beat that. I'm not like super stoked about it, but it's one of those necessary evils kind of thing. Same thing with the one of Cultivator Colossus. Feels like a real look at a corruption gas. Yeah, exactly. It's just more flavorful, you know? So I can do something like this. I could cut a Primeval Titan. It's a little bit sketchy to do that, but can you land me on the Veil of Summer? Yes, no, maybe. So the issue with Veil of Summer is that it requires you to never tap out, right? Because if you ever tap out, then the Veil of Summer is not doing anything. I think this hand's fine. I like this hand because it has Azusa, not because it has Dryad. Because I think that it's likely my opponent has Force of Vigor. I guess if they take the Dryad here, then we know they don't have Force of Vigor, so that's good. But yeah, so the issue that Veil of Summer has is that... Nice. The issue that Veil of Summer has is that it just never works. The timing restriction is like a really, really big deal. Like it's a huge problem. Okay, I should take Azusa here. The fact that you're basically time walking yourself, the fact that your opponent has agency over when your card does anything at all of that stuff just doesn't really work with what Amulet's trying to do. So it just ends up not working out. Let's play that, pass the turn. Every time I've played Veil of Summer in Amulet, I have just been blown away by how bad it is. It's remarkably terrible. I mean, they could Necromantia my Titans here if they want to, but then I just have this random tracker that's going to be beating them down. And then they take their entire turn to do this. Yep. So they kind of have to name tracker with this Necromantia here. Like, they know about it, right? They still name Primeval Titan. Okay, so now this tracker is going to draw us into a bunch of answers. And eventually I'm just going to kill them with Valakut plus Dryad. Yep, there's only 3 of them. Float a mana. Get my Amulet. Play my tracker. And I guess... Yeah, actually, let's play Sanctuary. So I want to make sure that the untap happens first to play around Force of Vigor. Bounce that, pass the turn. I don't need to crack this right now. So we'd love to draw, like, another Dryad is hands down my best draw because it allows me to just do the tracker thing much more quickly. But, I mean, they're kind of just going to lose to this Tireless tracker unless they have something very good here. That qualifies. Okay, so now I am under pressure, but I can just draw this member, and like now we're just extremely far ahead. Huh. Well, really want to find this member here. Explore, I will also take. Summoner's Pact. Should be pretty good next turn. Okay. Wait. Oh, protection from humans. Lol. Literally never had this come up. This is the very first time that I have had this interaction just come up right now. That's very funny. Yawgmoth is indeed protected, yep. Young Wolf is kind of bad for me. Wall of Roots, that's not the worst. It's actually such a thing about Yawgmoth. Yeah, that's very funny, dude. Like, I'd never even thought about the possibility of that. That's a lot of mana. Okay, so let's Amulet here. And I think I want to try to draw some cards. This may force my opponent Force of Vigor if they have it. Bounce Valakut. Crack this. See what's up. T-West. Summoner's Pact for Dryad. Am I going to try like a Samuel against it? I don't think it's worth doing anymore. Unfortunately. I guess I just... Was there a Colossus line that I just missed? I honestly completely forgot that Colossus was in my deck. So there may have been a Colossus line that I just missed. Maybe. So let's crack like this, because if I find this member, I can pay 1 life less. Another Amulet, sure. Well, next turn is going to be fun. Next turn is going to be fun. Do they have Cord here? Because if they have Cord, looks like they do. Okay. Okay, so they're going to Cord for Geist. They kind of have to kill me here. They're not going to have one more turn. So they have to kill me right now. Also, I should probably update the title. Yep, that makes sense. Now what? Next turn we pay for upkeep. We have 2 mana floating. That's 8 mana total. Am I dead, opponent? What do you got for me? Force of Bigger, also potentially an issue. Well, I mean, I'm gonna T-West for Colossus, right? If my Dryad survives. So they have Evo. Okay. So they can only draw 11 cards, I guess. So in 11 cards, they have to find another dude. They need to find the... what's his name? What's the name of the guy that gains life when they sack? Because they can't win with Giraffe's Messenger here. Blood Artist, there we go. Yeah, it needs to be Cord or Blood Artist. Funnily enough, it can't be Evolution with the current board state. Do you got it, opponent? Yay or nay? Man, it's really cold. A lot of them are playing Prosperous Innkeeper. Well, but Innkeeper allows them to keep drawing. It doesn't allow them to kill me, right? Yikes. Going to 1? Well, now they lose. Now they're dead. That was weird, okay. So now they could have Force. So they could still have Force of Vigor here. Which they should, you know, do that on upkeep if they do have it. Gonna pay for upkeep. Because I prefer to not lose the game. You gotta Force. They just have to Force, yeah. Okay. All right. So the thing now is they literally cannot, they just cannot jumpstart the loop. If I get another Dryad, I don't have enough land drops. That is the problem, right? Because I need to transmute using Growth Chamber. Like 6 mana, play Dryad, and I open myself up to another Force. This doesn't do anything, and this doesn't do anything either. Because they're at 1. But they can still cast Grist, sack one thing, kill my thing, and that gives them a couple more draws. And a couple more life. Is this member my only out here? Because again, the worrisome part is the fact that I can't actually trigger Valakut. So I'm trying to think, if I transmute for Dryad, transmute for Dryad, that doesn't get me ahead on land drops, but what it does is it puts another Dryad in play. At the cost of costing me my next turn, right? Because like as is right now, my next turn is transmute, play a Cultivator Colossus and just go off, right? That's what my next turn looks like right now. I don't think I have explosives, do I? I don't. I think attempting to get this member is just my best line. And sets up for lethal next turn and plays around Force the best. Okay, that's a whiffski. That is a whiffski. But now next turn we just do the thing, right? Wall of Roots, that's not Grist. Outland Liberator, also not Grist. They're not gonna crack this? Ah, okay, so they're playing around. So this is 3 mana, this is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just gonna get Cultivator here. Does this. Transmute. Pact for Cultivator. So they have to blow this up before. Well, now my triggers are resolving, so now they don't get priority anymore. So all of these untapped triggers are gonna happen. Oh yeah, I'm gonna name Beast. I'm down for Beast. Maybe I should have named Antelope. Maybe that was a mistake right there. Should have named Antelope. What am I thinking? Do I have a Bossage in play? I don't think I do. Another Bossage, sure. Interesting how the trigger of the Colossus finishes resolving before I get to choose which Bossage to keep. That's actually kind of funny. Okay, so now we have to stack triggers. This is gonna be fun. That one. Then we want to stack that one. Then that one. That one. Oh yes. Is there anything better in Moto than just stacking amulet triggers? State-based actions are checked whenever a player receives priority, so the trigger of the Colossus has to fully resolve first. Well, but that doesn't work. That is not like that with Cavern, right? So that's not the case with Cavern. Like you have to choose with Cavern in the midst of resolving the Colossus trigger. But legendary, like the legend thing, it actually doesn't work the same way, which is pretty funny. Just found out which mistake that you do Cavern as it comes into play instead after you. Yeah, exactly. Oops, they just missed on a mana. I think I missed out on a mana. I think it's probably not going to matter. I'll go on a whim and say that. Which one untapped? Oh, these are the Bossages that I sacked. Okay. Float now. Float there. And this one is the last. Alright, we got there. Miss the mana? Yeah, exactly. Just go watch another streamer that doesn't miss their mana, you know? What is this nonsense? This is fun. Great. Okay, now explore. Okay. Let's explore again. Let's draw a card. Good. Let's draw another card. Good. So now we're just going to dismember Liberator. Pact. 4 Dryad. Play 1 Dryad. Play 2 Dryads. Vesuva. Force. Do we got force plus green card? No, we do not. Excellent. All right. Took a long time, but we got there. Only took, you know, a Cultivator Colossus and some good stuff. Sinatron. All right, Jegantha Gamer. Pretty good hand. Keep it. So this hand goes off. I like that. So this is my amulet, and my amulet is amazing. So I think I'm kind of interested. Where's this Prowess? Looks like Prowess. Explore. So this is not Murktide. This is not Murktide. I think I'm just gonna play Vesuva, copying Saga and Sego. I'm gonna take a hit from the monkey, but I think it's fine. Because next turn, this what copying the Saga here does is allows me to just go off with these Explorers, right? Yeah, I'm assuming that this is just Breach, like some of the very many forms of Breach that we see nowadays. Not my Grazer. Yes! Get in there, boy! Get in there! What a good boy. What a good boy. No ending for my amulet? Above average draw step. That is what we call an above average draw step. Would like to explore. Would like to explore again. I guess I technically can't 20 them. So this is 6 mana. Oh, I can't. I just Grazer. I still have one more land play. Yeah, this is way more than enough. Never mind. This is way more than enough. my opponent's like, yep, you're good, yep. Okay, good. Endurances, please and thank you. Colossus out, and I think I like explosives. Bugs, great. Cavernous, medium. Boseiju is good. Couple of explorers. Yeah, I like this. I could see Dismember, maybe. I think explosive is just better. Yeah, exactly. My opponent's like, I'm not gonna pass up on playing the Grazer, right? Like they know who is playing their real broken cards here. I am so tilted. Like, I was organizing my cards yesterday because I've been selling a bunch of them, and I realized that I have 3 Simic Growth Chambers, and I cannot for the life of me find the 4th one, and it's driving me nuts. It's driving me nuts. Like, I really want to find that stupid That stupid fucking thing. I just can't. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this hand. Watch the 1-3 trackers versus Control decks versus Blood Moon decks. Splinix for Rot Farm. I think I'm actually gonna play around. I'm gonna play around Alpine Moon, mostly because I think I can afford to. Damn. Okay. That's an instant. That's a land. Oh no, they know what's on the top of my deck. Sure you're looking games that are gonna hook up with a Simic? Hopefully. Oh man, no Gracer? So unlucky. So they know about Asusa. Consider. This is main phase, by the way. So they're not gonna be okay. So they kept on top. So whatever they kept is good. But this is not Delirium just yet. So we're only gonna take 4 here. I am gonna play Dryad next turn, however, because we have Endurance to protect the Dryad from. No, not my Rod Farm. I needed that. Damn it. What is this? 3 mana for a Mentor. Explosives for 0. Okay. Tap. Here's a Dryad. Here's a Saga. What's the most idea modern? Generic Ragavan Breach. Yes. Generic Ragavan Breach is the actual name of this deck. So many triggers. This Explosives on 0 is just kind of silly, honestly. Damn. Opponent's beaning some gasoline over there. So I guess we're gonna get to eat the monkey. Do we want to eat the monkey or do we want to eat a DRC? I guess monkey gives them mana and stuff. So yo, Toolbox Hero with your 1 sub. Thank you for the 3 months. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for the support. Just gonna pitch Asusa. So if we draw Castle, we just win the game, which is nice. So we're gonna take 7, 8, 9. So substantial amount of damage. Like we kind of need to draw that. Castle one time? Yeah, you don't have heat anymore. Growth Chamber. Ugh. That sucks. So I can only make 1 blocker. I just die, right? Block here, take 1, 2. That's way more than enough. Just died to the monks. Okay, so a mentor definitely incentivizes me to mess around with these members. Although I guess explosives is still the better card. And I'm gonna be on the play now. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna submit the same. I think I'm more interested in doing my thing than stopping my opponent from doing theirs. Yep. I like this. So I think I'm just gonna sandbag this amulet. We're gonna go turn 1 Gracer, pass it back. And I'm gonna hope that I find the bounce. And if I find the bounce in my first 2 or 3 draw steps, I think we're gonna be fine. Also, no monkey for my opponent, which is great. DRC would suck, but that's fine. Monkey doesn't do anything, because we also have the Dryad. Bounce land. Easy. I'm just gonna sandbag here, giving my opponent, making my opponent think that they're safer than they actually are. But right here, if they tap out, they lose. Block. You wanna hit this? You got it. Okay. I guess I should have played the other bounce land. This was actually a mistake on my part. That's fine. Pass the turn. So we got Titan mana next turn. And they don't have shit. Block. You got it. That's the way to do it for sure. That is the way to do it for sure. Is that a sick draw or what? I'll answer that question. That was a sick draw. GG's. Show me that counterspell, baby, because I don't trust you. I don't believe for a second that you have a counterspell in hand. I don't believe for a millisecond that you got a counterspell in hand. Yep. All right, that's game. So now we get Valakut Teleria West. Put 2 triggers on this Ledger Shredder. So now if they... The alternative was to Bog. The alternative was to Bog here. But the thing is that I don't think I'm very afraid of Breach. Though maybe that's wrong of me to not be afraid of Breach. Swing for 2. But I mean, they Breach, they hit, they kill both of my creatures. I guess they can't, because they're going to have to exile stuff that's going to get them off Delirium. So, yeah, I'm not afraid of Breach. Breach is fine. If they printed 03 Reach Stacy, what would you suggest the ideal split between it and Gracers would be? I mean, I would definitely want 1 Gracer at least, so maybe like 3-1. So, yeah. Alright, GG's. Round number 3, and this hand is not good enough. This hand is indeed good enough. Bottom the redundant Primeval Titan. We're just gonna go turn 1 Boseiju. Amulet. It exposes the amulet to prismatic ending, but like the upside of playing Dryad on turn 2 is just so high. That's a DRC. Bounce land would be great. Yep. So what bounce land does is it enables me to just like develop my mana here, which is pretty good. And man, back-to-back Breach gamers. Breach seems to be all the rage right now. I do think, for the record, that Amulet has a pretty good Breach matchup for what's worth. Oh. Okay. Prowess gamer. We got a Prowess gamer in the house. This is a very good attack. All right. You got me. You got me. So if they have mutagenic growth and they actually mill a land here, that turns the DRC into a 5/5, which would kill my Dryad. So that was a really good attack from my opponent. A ballsy attack for sure. Definitely a ballsy attack, but a good one nonetheless. So I guess we have to think now. God damn it. So I guess the better play here is to just Sanctuary twice, then get Valakut. So we're just... This is fine. Because what this does is that it allows me to get Valakut of the first Titan trigger. Valakut Stronghold. Haste over there. Valakut, and what do I want to do? I'm trying to think if there's anything I need to play around, but I don't think there is. Good. Is there a clean version of Titan Box not good enough anymore? Not really, no. It's rough, right? Because the issue is that the format is in such a place where interaction is so good and everybody's trying to interact with you. And the reason why Reclaimer was good in the past is because there were like lightning bolts and prismatic endings. And I guess, was prismatic ending legal already? I think so. Maybe prismatic ending wasn't even legal. So you could only really bolt the Reclaimer, which meant that most decks were not ready, so you were much more likely to untap with Reclaimer. And once you did, you know, of course, Reclaimer just went nuts. But that's just not the case anymore. Every deck is packing like 8 answers to, because everybody needs to answer Monkey, and it's kind of rough that Monkey kind of makes Reclaimer bad, because all of the things that hit Monkey hit Reclaimer. Do I want Colony? I guess I do. Yeah, I guess I do want Colony. Let's cut a Boseiju, I guess. Bog, definitely want to cut because of heat. We got Drive, we got Endurance, Dismember, Prime Time. Maybe cut a Saga. And the Boseiju. Not sure about the Cutting Saga and Boseiju part. I like everything else, but the Cutting Saga and Boseiju I'm not super high on. I mean, this is a turn 3 kill, so I'm gonna keep it. Many ways that this is not a turn 3 kill, but I'm not gonna mulligan a turn 3 kill, right? Is the map too slow for Prowess? That's a really good draw. So the thing about map is that it's not so much about it being slow or being fast. It's about the fact that it being in the deck allows for so many more lines that are otherwise impossible. So speed doesn't really matter when you have triple amulet, right? That's kind of the thing. And if you have like a double amulet draw that actually has access to you know, that is just missing the bounce land, then you can actually count Ursa Saga as a bounce land, which you otherwise cannot do. Opponent going aggro. Whenever you cut mob, you're basically guaranteed to need the next game. Exactly. That's just exactly how it works. Opponent left on top. Huh. So they know the top card of my deck, which is a Growth Chamber. I think I'm just going to Cavern on Giant, and I'm just going to bait out my opponent doing something. I really hope that they're not playing Blood Moon, because obviously I cannot beat the Blood Moon, but I can threaten to block the DRC here. That's a Blood Moon, right? Manamorphose. Thinking about how additional modern patience will stop this deck cold, and only Titan CB trigger, no more amulet trigger, Valaka trigger, bounce lands, no longer bounce anything. Standard Cyborg Discipline. I'm not worried whatsoever about that card seeing play in the modern format. Zero. Zero concerns about Elish North seeing play, so I'm not going to prepare for it whatsoever. Hope that answers your question. That card is not modern playable. Unless you have a way to cheat it out. Okay? But if my creativity opponents want to start to cheat out Elish Norns instead of cheating out Archons, I'm also okay with that. Blood Moon OP or what? Am I about to get Blood Moon or... Most animation spells persist and a Mark Rape don't work with legendary creatures like Elish Norn. Well, that's why I said creativity, right? But yeah, I'm not concerned that Elish Norn will do anything in the format. How do you feel the current amulet decks are positioned? Is stuck just better right now? I mean, better, worse are always words that I try to stay away from, but I'd rather play this than Karn, if that answers your question. I don't even no idea how much damage I'm taking here. I'm hoping that it's not lethal. Is it lethal? Please don't be lethal. Please don't be lethal. Thank you. That's definitely lethal, isn't it? Last card, Mutagenic Growth. Last card, Mutagenic Growth, dude! Last card is Mutagenic Growth, dude. Wow, I was going down to 1 and then winning on the crackback. But the last card... 0 cards left in hand. 0 cards left in hand. Brutal. Bring back the Saga on the play. And I think I want to cut Cavern, I guess. On the play. Game number 3. This hand's rough. Damn, that's some serious lag over there. Moto. Moto, please. Moto, please. Wow, it just died. All right. Oh, there you go. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna keep this one. Do you think with all the breach decks around lately that green-white version on Titan would be good to have different silences in the board? No, because I think that breach is a good matchup for Amulet as is. Damn, what's with this lag? Alright, I'm gonna restart Moto real quick. Alright, turn 1 Amulet. Wow. I just clicked. I might family missed with all the extra water and ground shaking going on. Yes, we've been fine. Thank you for asking. It's been weird. Like we've been waking up like in the middle of the night, like 2 or 3 a.m. and it's just like ground is shaking, and it's pretty crazy. So my best draw is what? Dryad here. Gracer. Dryad's the best draw. Okay. I think I'm just killing this. And I want to do it right now to play around, light up the stage. Let's play Growth Chamber. I am in Los Angeles, in California. They're not like, you know, destroying anything, but you can feel them, you know. Won 5 fetches at a pauper event over the weekend. Now I can use them to get the rest of the missing cards from Amulet. Nice, Chewy Bacon. That's awesome. That is awesome. I really hope that the new card is not too expensive. Because I sold... I've been in the process... I've been going through the process of like selling all of my Magic cards. Except for Amulet. I'm gonna keep Amulet up to date and everything. Ugh. I hate Sprite Dragon. I hate you. I hate you. You suck. It's not a good draw. It's very much not a good draw. Future Side Parks. Nice. Yeah, Summon Respect is a card that was like very expensive at one point, but it just got like 1 million reprints at this point, so it's actually very cheap. So in Philadelphia in the 4-color creativity matchup, finding it to be the toughest right now, and it looks like it's $12 last I look. What, creativity or what? How am I selling your cards? I sold a bunch to some friends. Obviously gave them a very good price, and then I sold a bunch at my LGS. Oh, the new card is $12. Okay. Which new card looking for out a new set? The Gardens one. Mycosynth Gardens. It's really the only one. There are a couple of other ones that are, you know, gonna get people talking, and ones that I will play for content purposes, but I have zero hopes for. In fact, I think they're just bad. Not only do I not have any hopes for it, but I just think that they're just straight up bad. So. Endurance would be great. Alpine Moon. Gonna name Growth Chamber. Brutal. Am I in the foreground train? I mean, not necessarily, like, but when trying out a new card, the best thing is to play a bunch of them, to put a bunch of them in your deck, so you actually see it in action more often, and you see what the real benefit of having it there is, and what the downsides of having it there is as well. So I will be playing 4 as soon as it's legal, but it's mostly because of that. It's mostly because of needing to no attacks. Man, my opponent's really scared of this Primeval Titan killing them, huh? Yep. Oh, did I play it for 1? I'm an idiot. I meant to play it for 2. Well, that sucks. I didn't mean to do that. I just brain farted. No, I definitely wanted to play that for 2. I think this is what's gonna kill me. This is not gonna kill me. They do have more 1-drops than 3-drops, however. New Galisa seems sweet. Yeah, again, like as I'm saying, like there's a bunch of cards that, you know, I would like to see or whatever, but truth of the matter is that they're not very good. Been doing some tabletop testing, and I feels like the card's really good on turn 1, but gets weaker on turn 2. It's possible. I mean, the ideal curve is turn 1 Ursa Saga, turn 2 Garden, turn 3 float mana from Saga, use Garden to copy the amulet that I get off Saga. That's the dream, right? And from there, an Asusa or an Explore just give you Titan mana straight up. So I'm just gonna, that's just gonna happen. And I'm just gonna pass the turn back. That was a huge fuck up, by the way. Like that's a massive mistake that I made there. I really hope that it doesn't cost me, but really big mistake. I think I'm gonna lose because of it. I think I'm gonna lose because of it straight up. Well, we definitely have to get Bojuku Bog. And I think the second thing is gonna be Tolaria West. The reason why I didn't blow this up, it's because I would be blowing up my own amulet, or I would be giving my opponent mana. 2 things that I do not want to do right now. So next turn we win. If nothing changes. But I think I'm just gonna die to these Sprite Dragons. Because I play this on 1 like an stupid. Vapor Snag? That's spicy as hell. Alright. I think we still win? Yeah, we still win. 4, 5, 6, 7. So we lose 20 spell. So my opponent's hand would need to be just 3 lands, I guess. If their hand is 3 lands, then we're good. Damn it, they had a spell. That sucks. Okay, so now I just have to blow up the explosives to kill the DRC. All right. Am I dead or not? Windows and tabletop. 3 members Cyber War running Fountain in the main. No, I don't think so. I mean, if this deck becomes more popular, then of course, but. Ha, kill their own DRC. That's funny. That is lethal. That is lethal. All right, see you next round. Okay, what do we got here? We're on the draw. And here we have turn 1, turn 2, turn 3 Dryad. And as is, we can't play a Titan on 4. However, this hand has redundant Primeval Titans. I think we can do better on 6. I'm particularly not excited about this on the draw, right? On the play, I may have kept that first hand, but on the draw it seems a little bit slow. This hand is good though, I like this one. So let's bottom Slayer Stronghold. I want that card to be in the deck. And now we can go turn 1 Cavern, turn 2 Boseiju, Explore. Even if you don't find an amulet, we're kind of looking good. Have double Summoners backed. Darslick Shores. Oh no. Oh no, don't tell me this is Mill. This can't be Mill. Who is playing Darkslick Shores in the year 2023? Watery Grave. I am so scared right now. Gonna pierce my Explorer, please don't. Asmo Time Sieve. I'm not particularly scared about Asmo Time Sieve. All right. What is gonna happen? What is gonna happen? Field of Ruin. No, it has to be Mill. It's gotta be Mill. Explore. Amulet. Okay. So play that out. Crack this. Growth Chamber. Do I just play out the Growth Chamber here? I think so. Because it allows me to protect my Cavern. So if they want to field now, they have to... Yep. F's in chat. F's in chat for who? F's in chat for this guy. F's in chat for this guy right here. There were a couple of Mill players who top 8 at the Saturday challenge. Okay. Seen enough. I've seen enough. So I'm going to put some Endurances in my deck. And then some Dismembers and some Trackers. And some extra lands. And I'm going to call it a day. And I'm going to be very, very easy on the scoop. I'm going to be very easy on the scoop. Okay. Okay, here's an amulet. Play this out. Bounce. Grazer. Replay Saga. Okay, okay, okay. We're doing stuff. We're doing some things. We out here. We out here doing some stuff and some things. Milo's such a heinous deck. We cannot beat it. It's been our nemesis for so long. I think I'm just gonna make a construct. And I'm just going to bounce Sanctuary. Because it's better for us to have access to the green mana producing land than the Garrison. Stole a match from Millas night at the LGS, talked about it after, and he was trying so hard to play around Endurance that he punted the match. That's funny. I mean, Endurance is pretty good. Also, hashtags justice. Yeah, dude. Look, I don't always play around. I don't always play Amulet on stream. Like I sometimes play other decks, but it's remarkable how every single time that I play Amulet, I get paired against Mill. It is honestly just perplexing. Okay. Its 2 Endurance is gone. And Primeval Titan. Do I get to untap? Please tell me I get to untap. 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 Please. Yes! Floating mana. Amulet. Land. Extirpate? Come on! Come on! It's gotta be Extirpate, dude. Alright. Alright, 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 alright. That is so brutal. So, what do I have left? I can pact for Asusa. If I pack for Asusa, I can make this construct grow pretty significantly. Yeah, okay. Oh, I miscounted. Whoops. So I guess we're gonna have to go big or go home. Go big or go home, baby. This also grows my construct. But we're gonna have to get lucky here for sure. We're gonna have to get a little bit lucky because we double packed it, so. Boom. Draw. Okay. Okay. Gonna name Beast. Okay. That's not enough, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not enough. So we're just gonna die to double packs. We can swing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can't double strike. We can still draw Gracers. Okay, so we can still draw Gracers here. I'm gonna attempt to go for actual lethal. Okay, so that's the plan. Yeah, we're gonna draw off clues. So we're gonna try to make the maximum amount of mana that we can. Float. Float. I guess we don't want to float just yet. Float. And tap. Float. And all right, so it's gonna be some more triggers, and this is 9 damage. Let's crack a clue, see if we can find a Gracer. Cavern of Souls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think we're just dead now. Ugh, that sucks. Okay. Sad face. Okay. Explore into another pact. Damn it. Still 2 mana short. Still 2 mana short. Get back for another Gracer, but all right. See you next round. All right, now very interesting. We're playing against Kaheera here, so I'm gonna keep this hand, which I would not keep under normal circumstances because this is kind of a dud. But we're playing against the Kaheera deck where this card is at its best. So turn 1 Sacred Foundry. Go. Interesting. Let's Cavern on Beast. And let's play this out. Playing out the Bossager. And the reason to do this is so I don't expose the Amulet to Prismatic Ending. Razor Verge Thicket. Okay, I have no idea what the hell my opponent is doing over there. Just actual no idea at all. Explore is great. Sanctuary. Bounce. Play Cavern on Giant. And now we're gonna play the Amulet because this is Titan mana next turn. Not gonna attack with Gracer because who knows. Am I gonna get Blood Moon by this deck? Okay, it's Elementals. A Recent Reef. Okay, so they needed the white card to pitch to Solitude. I think that's what just happened. We are gonna go for prime time anyway, though. And I guess I can just bounce this here, and I'm just gonna get Tolaria West. Although, let's think about this for a second, because what I'm thinking right now is that if I do go for Boros Garrison, I get a 2-for-1. And then I'm gonna have Colossus for like 2 turns later. Yeah, actually I think that I'm actively going to just, you know, make what is arguably a bad play because my opponent has clearly telegraphed this Solitude. But I think that by doing this, it's actually good for me. So So now they're gonna pitch Solitude. There we go. Holy crap. Chief? Went 5-0, 10-0 with banned walls. That sounds like something, Chief. Welcome everybody from Chief Stream. We're playing some Amulet here because that's what we do. Not super often, but whenever I'm here, I'm very often doing some Amulet things. But yep, how was your stream? Besides, I mean, you just told me how it went, so I'm imagining that it was great. But Dryad. Do I just pass it back? Because if I play Dryad, I'm exposing Dryad to Fury. To just hardcast Fury. Is that fine? Was the luckiest best day I learned in the middle of match 2. I have an infinite gun with it. Oh, that's hilarious. Do you have like an Eternal Witness loop or something like that? I think I'm just gonna play it out. Because if my opponent spends their entire next turn hardcasting a Fury, that's probably fine for me, because that means that they're not interacting with my Amulet. It's all defenders. That's funny. So yeah, so here comes the Fury. Hopefully it's a Solitude. No, it's a Fury. Okay, that's fine. So we willingly sacrificed this Dryad just to prevent my opponent from doing anything about this. And we're gonna get paid off, it looks like. We're about to get paid off handsomely for our tricky play. Cavern on Giant. Play that, play that, play that. Cavern on Antelope, of course. Staff of Domination, infinite combo. Are you really like? Are you unjokingly putting Staff of Domination in your deck? Opponent has seen enough. Yes, enough. You have seen, opponent. Dismembers, get in there, and I think that's kind of it actually. Pachuki Bog, get out of here. Gracers, get out of here. And potentially Trackers, but I don't think so. You make infinite mana and draw a deck and swing with every creature you own. Dude, that's bizarre. That is bizarre. Half of your wins are from Staff. That's hilarious. Why aren't I playing Staff of Domination? I don't know. I mean, this is basically a Staff of Domination on a stick, right? If you really stop and you think about it, this is basically Staff of Domination on a creature. Wall Staff for 5 mana, use the staff to untap it and net 1 mana. Oh wow, that sounds like a lot of clicking, right? You just have to draw after you make 20 mana, hope it hit a defender, so you double your mana net. Yeah. That's hilarious, dude. What do we got here? Okay, I can work with this. Turn 1, Saga. Turn 2, Explore into like play a bounce land. Turn 3, we're gonna pop Saga and we're gonna do some Amulet stuff. Not bad, not bad. Aether Vial. Okay. Can I play it on the channel? I have a dono option for that kind of stuff. Which is probably what Chief did. To go in Fabo, I did a second league and immediately went versus Amulet, got humbled and went 0-2 ban Amulet. Of course, this is very, very much a ban Amulet channel. Explore into Cavern. Dude, how busted is this draw? I'm gonna play Growth Chamber, so if my opponent has Alpine Moon, they may name this. I mean, obviously, if they have Alpine Moon, they're just gonna name this, I guess. So that's because of Alpine Moon is why I play this instead of just playing the Cavern. By the way, Foundation Breaker. Oh man, it's fine. We will recover because I was very smart and I played around it. We still have turn 4 Titan through the Foundation Breaker. Picked it out of 5 Dobson Goldfish. Funniest thing was playing Wall of Denial, the opponent couldn't get through with their Rhinos. Damn, like that deck is... Everything about that deck just sounds terrible. I love it. I don't appreciate my lands getting fulminated. Alright. Yeah, see you next time. Which I no idea. I think I may be able to stream tomorrow, actually. We'll see. We will see. We will see. Recommission Fulminator Mage. Damn. This is a Spike Brew, I think, if I'm not mistaken. We keep on keeping on, folks. Violent 4? What the hell is Violent 4? Okay, got a nice little clean 2 for 1 there, which I like. We could pack for Dryad here. We lose to Recommission or another Fulminator Mage. I guess there's no need for us to go that route. We can just take our time. Famous last words, of course. Maybe I should have played out the Valakut just to incentivize my opponent to fulminate that instead of my bounce land. I was gonna say they're gonna Violin Yorion. Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. Okay. That's just a 2-mana 1/1. Well, I mean, we got primetime mana next turn, so hopefully they can't buff the Thunder King Awakener. Hey, good stuff. Oh yes. Oh yes. Just some classic, absolutely classic. Fulminate you twice but never put any pressure on you. Magic happening over there. You'll love to see it. Boseiju, Stronghold. Yes. Haste that one. And haste that one. No packs to pay for, so let's just bounce this. 16? Oh no, they have Solitude. Rewarded from the plane out the Malekith. I mean, everything was carefully calculated. It was just a masterful display. That's what that was. So now we're gonna get Valakut plus Boseiju. I guess I can just kill their stuff. Seems worth doing. Pact for Dryad. Play Dryad. And play this out. Kill these or kill that one? Guess my opponent doesn't even want to find out. All right, beautiful. We went 3-2. Obviously, we lost to Mill to the surprise of absolutely no one. And then we lost to Prowess, which is a very rough matchup, so it happens. But this list is probably gonna what I would consider stock right before going into the Mycosynth Gardens deck list. And just in case you may be interested, this is, I think, my starting point for the Gardens deck list, in case that's something you're interested in checking out. I didn't make too many changes, but it I accommodated the mana a little bit to make room for the Mycosynth Gardens. So if you're interested in checking out what my very first list that I'm going to be playing with the new card is going to look like, the mana base is going to look something like this. I'm not sold on this card being a 4-off, by the way. I think that this is going to end up being between a 2 and a 3-off, most likely. But because I want to make sure that I can try it out and I want to see when it's good and see when it's bad, I'm going to start by just jamming 4 copies to see it more often. Afterwards, then I'm going to, make adjustments accordingly. But yeah, I cut 1 Boseiju, 1 Cavern of Souls from my quote-unquote stock list, and then I cut the 4th copy of Explorer, and can't remember what the other cut was, but oh, the Castle, yeah, the Castle. So those are the changes that I made. And then, I could add like the 3rd copy of Cavern in the sideboard, maybe over the Endurance, or maybe over the 3rd tracker. Like, I still don't know like the sideboard or whatever. But like, I think that the main deck like this looks very clean to me. So we'll see how it actually plays out. But we're going to see that the next time, as soon as I can get the cards, which are not legal just yet. But that's going to be it for me today, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button on the way out. And if you would like to support my content, you can do so through TCG Player, Mana Traders, whenever you use the links that you will find in the description of the video down below. Or you can find 10% off in Mana Traders if you use the coupon code that you have in the description as well. And you can also support my content through donations, through Patreon, and through booking coaching sessions with myself. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching my content, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.